New bedroom. Almost. So let's turn the light back because in the dark the face cam doesn't work properly, so it's better to just turn the lights on. I turned that off and I turned the real light on, and as you can see the face cam is 60 FPS now. So let's continue. Oh wait, let me decrease the game volume here so it won't echo in the... You can use skip. Alright. Hi again, Barkster. I don't even remember where we stopped because I went to some place for 3 days and I could have recorded, but I didn't. Glad to see you didn't run away. What were the voices I used for them? Glad to say I do away with the haha. Nada o. The mapia stand for me, but my wo. Let's read this with a normal voice because most people won't understand. Let me see. Yeah, this skin is in a good place. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last command, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Barkster. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making a dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves in slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you simply have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. It's cute. It's the girl. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Barkster always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room's so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
I think it was on purpose.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
How come? You and Barkster can become good friends too.
No.
Sayuri. Sayuri. I remember this at least. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought your something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri. Me?
Not really. I forgot. I got confused for a second.
Not really.
Such a bitch voice.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. And what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from Yuri is a pleasant surprise. No, it isn't. It isn't. If this character did knew her, he wouldn't think this. It'll make me happy no matter what. Matter what? Yes, what it is matters.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss if you wanted. This is... How does this go? Accidentally being so cute? No, it isn't. She isn't. It's not even human. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Sayuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. No, I wouldn't. I would throw it in my little place. Wait, let me see if it's up here in the game. Yes, I think it is. On my little place up here. Up here. See my finger up here. This is the books that I read once and they just throw it in there. And there's 2 books that I only read half of them. I mostly read my manga. It's down here, my manga. This word is too hard for me. Phil. Who is Phil? Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. What you think? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. How long is this video already? Wait, let me check. 8 minutes. Oh, God. Too cute for me. You looking for something in there? Tricky Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. Manga back there. You read manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Do you look at my face and you know that I read manga? Maniac. I'll put it back. Now it's looking good again. What's that supposed to mean? Me. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I put it out of the stack. That it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. How much better? I think her voice changed already. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Or with 9 volumes missing. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect clothes, girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. And then someone hacks the game and puts like Jojo Kimi on a Boken. Someone probably did that. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of that door. She points to the classroom door. I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, fancy namer. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature. Hard to say. Literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfois Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I feel good. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's accidentally moi. Don't just stand there. Wario! Natsu grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Oh, why doesn't a woman like this exist? It probably exists, but not in my class, and not that I know right now. And the school year didn't start it yet, so I have the chance to get to know someone like this. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad thing. I open the book. You mean the manga. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes after... I do exactly like that! I do! Oh boy! It's me! This game, it's me! It's me in there! I can go much farther than this. I do exactly like that. Wait. This character doesn't have friends? This character stares at the walls? This character read manga? He probably plays too? He only has girls as friends in school? Is this game based on me? I could be the main character of this game. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of this. Me too. Very early, thankfully. Since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So,
What should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot.
I mean...
Well, I guess, now that you're saying, a lot of the beginning's about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just keeps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories. And when some of the romance starts to happen. It's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
And it's that so?
Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Oh, these words you see only in anime. Underestimate. I never heard that word before until I watched Dragon Ball. Was it Dragon Ball? I should look at the camera, not at myself at the screen.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Wow, Wario! That gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save. Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. You just skip it half of the thing. It's so boring at that point. Cracking my column. I feel much better. This is just a guess. But there is a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for everyone that's impressionable. Ah!
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Yeah! I think we're getting more interactions with her because I aimed for her when I was writing my little text thing. So yeah! Objective completed, everyone! Cute! Read on for a few more minutes. So cute! Look at this! Wait, face scan? Not face scan. Thumbnail? For a thumbnail, let's get the HUD off. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. So let's not say this. People think strange things of me. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Wrong button. Even though you're just watching me read, so cute. I want a woman like this.
Well, I'm fine with that.
I'll probably never find one. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. I try to do this with 3 guys. I said to them, watch JoJo's, and they didn't watch it. One of them started by part 3, and he got the spoiler for the entire part 1 and 2. He's idiot. You know what I mean? Mean. You don't. Face scan. Not face scan, goddamn.
thumbnail.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean?
Don't you share your manga with your friends?
I did that in the past and I regret it.
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry. Thumbnail. Humph. I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh.
Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. It's very hard. Like, I said I don't have friends, but I actually have... Three and one, which is a half of two. They aren't much friends, but I talk with them. And from this bunch, one of them, which is just a half of one, it's a asshole, but the rest is all good people, and I play League of Legends with them sometimes. So yeah, I have 3 friends. Let's keep on with the game. I have no idea what to say anymore. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? Which part? I mean,
I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know.
Her voice changed, doesn't it?
I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's still safe here in the clubroom. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end. She mentioned her dad. Didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Oh,
It's not like it solves any of my problems.
Maybe.
But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Oh, it was me reading.
So... Aha.
Ahaha. It's me now.
Jeez, that's enough. Are we gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
Ahaha. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minoru is my favorite character.
Wrong button.
You always feel like a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when...
Ooh.
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Chapter!
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual pussy tone. That sounded strange. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, who's won a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Au revoir. Are you all ready to the point?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. This voice will be terrible towards the end. I just thought of this. This voice will be terrible towards the end. Something for later. Thought you do look pretty cause of the haha. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monika just said... Don't be dumb. Take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It should take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow, I can read 4 volumes in a day. I already did this in the past. I got partway through the volume so far. Yeah, counting that every volume, like One Punch Man, has 200 pages. The ones like JoJo's and the Hokuto no Ken one have 400 pages, so I could read 2 of them one day. You know, not reading the whole day. Reading the whole day would be different. I might find behind some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face, or I'm more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it. Alright then. I stand up, return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write poem that night? Best voice. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Did I use sticky as one of the words? Terrible. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, not that everyone's ready, why don't you? Not that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monika enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. Chuji Ito. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems for? I forgot her name for a second. Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hello. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, I'd show to her. Yeah. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Yeah, what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in my mind when writing this. Sticky! I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Ugh. Well, I wouldn't be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem. Oh, mine was good, sticky. And make me go, well, it's not that great. Oh, it's she writing. Saying, not reading. I should make the voice. But let me show what the real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're rappy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh! Sticky. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You said you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, You still needs to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will never make me if I don't. Read the moment. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can fly. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Oh, good. This music. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? 32 minutes. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. We have to show to the other people to... Skipping my dick. Who now? Depressive or phonetic? Or even more phonetic? Which is the worst? Let's show to her. Poor girl.
This is a good poem, Baxter. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course, Sticky. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now.
Not meant the fact that I'm still in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Barkster.
Fancy name.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sarah sees the full picture of motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means for her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right?
Don't
worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah.
We see about that. Oh no. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making the rub sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day?
I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. This is something good. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this?
No! It's just a little bit.
Can't answer a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get that crank.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Yeah, this was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, yes, I look forward to it. Sayuri. Oh no. Sticky. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to stop speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. Cornell, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, voice assimilated. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? It's just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No, don't do that. I just raise my voice. I forgot her voice for a moment, sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Cornell, I couldn't keep out but noticed that been several minutes since and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might be Yuri a while to get used to the Vipo. Take Yuri. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together, and the end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it says, "Sorry, Cornell, I'm a bit slow." It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she shouts like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills. It should be more, I don't know. I'm not curved column, otherwise it will hurt a lot later. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well,
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Like that. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles grimly. Is it rare to read it already? Oh, this handwriting. A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Waiting. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight love. It stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So let's tell you that. From my school colleagues, is that how we say it? Colleagues? I think it is. From my school colleagues, let me see how many of them has bad handwriting. Right. My two closest colleagues, closest to friends, one of them is actually one of my friends, and they too had a terrible handwriting. Much worse than this. So I was one of the few people that could understand their handwriting, and I think that is reflecting back to this game. I could understand this easily. So let's just skip and keep with game. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. my friend handwriting is much worse. Not my friend, my last year colleague, which was an asshole too. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took so long time to read. No it didn't. I just took some time to talk with my subscribers or viewers or no one. I just don't read script ever very often. I don't think your handwriting is pretty. I think, what did he said? Let's save the game before I forget. Yeah. Return. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't it too short? It was 3 times the size of not Monica, Natsuki. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I have a question. This, right here, looks like a nipple. But nipples are usually to this side. So I think this little light here is her nipple. Entertainment! I'm really glad you liked it. And I just noticed this. And their ears are very small. Look at this. Is human ears that small? No, they're not. Oh, but her neck is giant, look at this. Oh boy! I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Aren't a ghost Yuri? Ooh. Actually, this story isn't about ghosts at all, but Larkster. Fancy namer. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, this is the boringest character in this game. In this case, perhaps, I think the right is most boring, but my English teacher last year said that the right is boringest. Just like my teacher from the 6th year of school. My teacher from that time said one of the students came to him and he asked like,
Hey teacher, in Portuguese, what does headshot mean? Headshot in English and all the rest in Portuguese. And my teacher said like, headshot means red shoes. Get it? Red shoes, headshot. Red shoes, headshot. Oh, terrible teacher. It looks like that most of the English teachers doesn't know English here in my country. From all the teachers I had, only one knew really how to speak English, and he went to the United States, he went to Canada, and so yeah, this is why she knew how to speak English. But like 1 out of 10, all the others didn't know how to say any word in English. Alright, lingerie. Laundry. In her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before I'll pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe right. No, you're not. You're boring. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ah, finally the last one. Hi, Baxter. Have a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to see you. To hear. By the way, you're new and everything. If you haven't suggested the club, like new theater or things we can do better, I'm always late. Don't be afraid to bring the tongue up, alright? Keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Even more with her voice. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Gabster. We all little bastard there, you know. But it's so bad that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it back there. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expect. Natsuki? Oh jeez. Nah. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. By any chance to read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. His famous for telling all kinds of stories in just like a few simple words. His poem can be fun, and then I even said. I think she said the first phrase too. And sometimes they don't feel like some, but they might even feel like they're really for kids. But if you think about that, they can expect what you would apply to anybody. I see. So sad that Natsuki is a kind of like that. What was written in there? Sada! Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much fire in her poem. They might be easy to write, but there's a chance to get the meaning through. So I see why it would be the kind of poem to explore. I'm much sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Okay. I'd love to see you plan things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased about their own kinds of style, but I always happy to find what suits the most. So don't force yourself to write the word everyone wants to write. It's like you have to worry about impressing them and anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. you sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that kid, I sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, no. I see. Well, let's read it then. Shit! Another brick in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, well, I never know. I wasn't home, my pants off were cool. No, I can see blind, I like a film left on the sun. But it's too late, marathon. I already scored a permanent copy of me in this image. It's just a little hole, wasn't too bright. Was too deep, straight forever depth. I hope if the choice rested how I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, the other side, was looking in. Alright, so she's looking toward my face cam right now. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. If she was a real AI, she would hate the voice I gave to her. Yeah, that kind of style got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of pubs have been putting emphasis on the time between words and line. When performed, that lot can be really puff. Was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. As it say, had come time of epiphany recently, and been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strong. Maybe I have to everyone's best friend with Chode. Anyway, here's Monica rating tip of the day. Sometimes when you write upon a story, our brain gets fixated on a specific point. This does make it perfect and the product will force itself some peptide of lead. And with the potential to keep your pen spot and just keep it that potty. Some of your hands then go to flow. That's what's about today. Thanks for listening. Finally, the torture is ended. Phil. Who is Phil? I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. This was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Their Gungar exchange their opinion, sharing their respective poems. 1 hour in, I want to finish the video. But I want to write the poem before it. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrowed in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. Why this? What's with this language? Did you say something? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, damn. Oh, thanks. You're as cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard? I thought I feel some cobweb under my chair, but no. You mean I have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I don't have a couple of suggestions. I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. I thought people would interrupt my video. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Baxter did too. That name is awesome.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. I look at the facecam for a moment and I saw a black thing passing right here. There's nothing there. It's Monica. It's Monica! Which you haven't yet. And Barrister liked my poem too, you know. Even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Ah! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Oh no, enemy fight! They're gonna punch each other, float everywhere. Maybe just jealous that Barrister appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. I was full of myself. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way and make everything I overly cute-side. I do overly cute-side.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know that? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Barrister started showing up. Natsuki! I'm Natsuki, that's the... This... Oh boy. This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards... Oh no! Oh no! As if they just noticed I was standing there. Baxter! She's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not to force them to have her to figure out. I like Natsuki. I mean Buffzuki. Help me explain that to her, Baxter. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Oh no, this is getting worse and worse. My handkerchiefs, how this is called? It's the only way to come. I skip it accidentally, and I'm looking here. What does this mean in English? So let me open the translator. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Translate. You understand that, right, Barrister? Well... How did it get dragged into this in the first place? Alright, let me see how this is called in English. Shit. Alright, let me see. Wallet. Handkerchief is a little cloth that you clean things. My wallet here, everyone. I could get I already read this. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki! Yuri! You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I wrecked my brain attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. I think this is good for both, actually. It lets the reader's imagination take over.
and Natsuki-pon did a really good job at that.
Yeah! I did it, didn't I? Didn't it? Ah! Shows how much you know.
That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday is right. 1 hour in! Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Ah!
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that. Barely audible.
Yuri. Sayuri.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Barkster.
Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
To think about.
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted.
Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, to think about your boobs. I didn't mean it.
I think he did.
That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayuri.
I'll make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But I'm sure she appreciated it too, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder.
Well, not have to be past that. Everyone did that poem, right? Up that one, what's bad for everyone? Best you bet. To be honest, it's a nice end of space and that's out to little to you too.
I think someone will interrupt me. Did I close the door? Yes, I did. And so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
And not at all. Let's still time for go home. So I'll relax for a bit. Of course, I said with the distinct club. So maybe we can take that big up the summer. That's what this cup's for.
I disagree, Monica.
Hey, what about that?
That's not the most important thing about the theater club. The most important thing is having fun.
Her voice got, how to say it, thinner and thinner.
Of course. Well, I get that wild bit better.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the theater club probably means that I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I guess it's been worth it so far.
Au revoir. The time was leave. How do you feel about that one?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, almost. Buster, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. That was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Awesome!
And okay, we do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe then some fun events too.
Did something appear back here? I think something was behind her. Right here. And it's appear. Won't something appear right here at some time? Ah, yeah, I remember now. Oh boy.
That probably turned out even better.
I think to myself,
I did learn a little more about the kinds of funs everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I note myself with newfound determination.
Bags there. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean? You know, between...
It's me. You know, between you and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I suppose they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phil, who is Phil?
So you know about that?
I don't even know how to pronounce the own name I gave to my character.
It's nice that I spent time with you in the club.
Oh no, don't do this.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Oh no.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sign. It looks like Sarah still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. I pat Sayori in the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Yeah, let's do this. Finally, alright, so let's see. Puppy. Sweet. Fuck! No, they randomly jumps. They don't have any interaction. No, they don't. Clumsy, Sayori, and Monica. Monica jump right here in the corner. Electricity. Fantasy, this. Far War. Fuck. Shit! You know, 5 out of 20. I'll save here. And I will get all of them to my little special. Shit! Music. Sunny. Shit. Tar. Yes, we got a lot of hair. A lot with hair. Another day passes. And it's the end of the video. One hour and 20 minutes. I have to cut some things out of this. And until next video, I have an idea how to finish a video. Do you see this right here? Try to see this right there. Hopefully my cursor will be appearing. Do you see this? It's the end of the video.